Welcome back to Eat It and Like It. Our final stop this time out is down the coast, about 90 minutes door to door from downtown Savannah, the hidden jewel that is St. Simon's Island. Island life is a little different down here. Laid back, almost in a Jimmy Buffett kind of way, but when you think seafood on this island, of course everyone knows Halyards. And it is fantastic, but certainly not the only place for a great meal. Down on the end of the island in Kings Village is a well-known spot for locals called Georgia Sea Grill. Timothy Lynch is a local boy. He's been executive chef here for a little over the last 3 years.
But I've been cooking since I was a kid.
The interesting thing I find with Chef is his knowledge of the region. Except for a 1 to 3 year stretch where he was a chef in Kentucky, he's been on this island his entire life. He knows the other talent. He knows who's bringing supplies onto the island.
Local abundance of seafood, and then lately of produce. And just, I guess, the joy of what's coming through the back door. I don't ever know. When I was with Sea Island and we had a certain tomato farmer would come to the back. They were, I think he called them Danny Boys, beautiful tomatoes. And then Sapelo Farms that was in Brunswick, which is funny because she was my English teacher in high school. So I had known her forever, and then connecting with them and then reconnecting again once I was here.
When you have those kind of relationships, it makes it a lot easier to get your hands on solid ingredients that will lead to a solid meal. Seafood? Well, because of the nature of it, there can be challenges, but he handles them just fine.
There's somebody out of Jacksonville that I deal with. There's somebody here locally that I deal with, somebody outside of Atlanta. And then I have the local fish captains who, if their certifications are right, I gladly get off them. So get flooded with, when the snapper season was in, got loaded with local snapper. When the mahi ran, there's a bunch of mahi, the pompano, black sea bass, vermilion snapper. It just goes on and on and on.
The approach at Georgia Sea Grill I find interesting, if not something you don't see all too regularly. There's no particular fish listed on their menu. Well, there are, but only 1 or 2 varieties. What you see is how they will prepare that fish and what it will come with. The fish changes day to day, so they don't print it. What he gets in the morning is what they will serve that night, with very, very few exceptions. This blackened grouper comes on one of their standard sets, Low Country orzo with tassel ham, crawfish tails.
Which changes. I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow. I don't know what's coming through the back door. I don't know what I'll have laying around. It's hard for me to say. So normally whatever we're having for tonight is thought of that morning, that afternoon. Oh yeah, that's the daily feature is by far, followed by our pan set, which is just fingerling potatoes, andouille sausage, tomatoes, spinach, and it has a sweet corn cream, and people love it.
The day we were there, their special was a halibut on sweet corn risotto with butternut squash and green onion with sweet pot cream. Also looks fantastic. Tuna is popular here, as are the crab cakes, the mac and cheese, made to order, baked, and served piping hot. Even their spin on fried shrimp is interesting. They're like corn dogs on a stick, made to order and fried fresh. Yeah, the stick and everything. Served with a mustard sauce. Pretty simple stuff if you think about it, creative in its own way, but Chef knows what the Islanders want, and he's got that on lockdown.
They do. They like what they like. It's different. It's slower paced on the island. It's not the city. You will get the city folk that come in here, and they're wanting stuff that you would find in the Atlanta areas and all the thriving. But then you also get the people that come in here, and it's a fresher breath of air for them. That it's, I don't try to, I don't like to complicate things. I just want all the flavors there, and I want everything to be a delicious meal and a great experience.
During the summer season, as you might imagine, it is mayhem in here. Wall-to-wall guests, kids, you name it. But off-season, a beautiful, quiet spot for a well-prepared meal, incredibly popular with Islanders. The kind of place where they're filing in as soon as the doors open for dinner service.
We're blessed with some great regulars and locals.
Chef embraces them all. After all, he's at home, and he makes it pretty clear that if you come to St. Simon's, you will enjoy some island hospitality.
It's funny. You hear somebody needs something, I got it. I'm gonna reach out, and it's the same. It's great right now. I've always told people within the last couple of years that St. Simon's, like, all the right people are in the right spots, and it shows. It's great experiences on the island overall.